What do you mean I'm too fat? I can still ride a skateboard. No, I can.
Oh, whose idea was it to let me on the skateboard?
Hello and welcome to a Smurp video, and today we are looking at Marvel Legends, Spider-Man, Build-A-Figure Kingpin Wave, and today we are looking at Marvel's Night Thrasher. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's not a character that I know, and there's no Spider-Man sign on the top. So, as far as I'm aware, he's part of the New Warriors, and that's probably a series that the only reason I know about is because of the Civil War comic. And when Riley kind of worked with them, and the Scarlet Spider was part of their team. But I do not recall Night Thrasher at all. He's not a character I am familiar with. But he was a founder, Dwayne Taylor. Doesn't he have a brother or something? I could be completely wrong. There's the characters in the wave, and they all build this Kingpin figure, which is by far one of the most awesome figures. Build-A-Figures we are gonna have, and I look forward to opening that up. I'm already very excited. Okay, big shout out to Comics and Cocktails for providing me with my plastic, feeding my addiction. That's probably not a good thing to say. So here is the Kingpin leg. It's pretty beefy. It's a big guy. It's a bit hard to see though, but hopefully when I put them together I'll show you a bit better. So here is Dwayne outside of his package, and I've got to say, I'm really actually impressed with this figure. So one thing I'll give Hasbro kudos for, they're giving us little figures, especially this year. So we've got a couple of figures that you would never expect us to actually get, and fans of New Warriors are probably pretty happy with this. And I hope that they get a Speedball and a Firestar, etc., etc. Because, you know, those fans deserve to get their favorite characters as well. One thing from my point of view, I'm a big X-Men fan, as you know. Those who watch my reviews, I'm really looking forward to get some of the Reavers that are coming out. Although I think I've got to grab two if I want two actual figures, because the figure that comes out, he comes out with two heads. So one for another Reaver. So, you know, they might as well just giving us two bodies in Reavers. So I don't understand that, but hey ho. So on to Dwayne here. So he is beautiful. So he looks like a combat. So kind of like I guess, because he's a kid or young adults, should I say. So he looks like he's just taken a kind of some protective armor. He's got a skateboard there, and he's kind of got a helmet on there, and he's kind of put himself together. He does have a nice head sculpt, although as a fan I'd be kind of glad that you haven't got an alternative head, or you can't take the helmet off. That would irritate me if I was really into this figure. Which I am, but you know, if I was definitely gonna, you know, create a new Warriors team. He's got a nice little belt there. So very straightforward, very shiny. He's got these two bats, which you can put together, although when it's together I kind of feel like it should be longer, like a bow. But once again, I've not really read, so maybe this is how his little staff went together. It's more like little nunchuckers, etc. So one thing I would say, which is pretty cool, you can put his skateboard on the back. Sorry about the dodgy camera work here. And just gently push this out. Oh my god, this is terrible work. He's basically got this little kind of backpack that you just stick on the back, and it's just a perfect little gimmick, and you can just slot his skateboard inside. So very, very clever, very sleek. The only thing that I would say about the skateboard is, you know, it does roll, etc. Is it doesn't have little clips to put his feet on it. I know some people don't always like that, but it sometimes just helps, I think. Okay, so me not really being a skateboarding fanatic, or even going a skateboarder, I'll probably end up breaking my neck. I was more of a going a BMX kind of guy. The skateboard here seems, I don't know, a little bit small. Although I've seen some guys pull off some great things. It just, I don't know, is it meant to be that small compared to what his size is. Should they have given us a little bit bigger skateboard? Is this normal? Am I just talking rubbish because I don't understand what I'm talking about? Maybe. Okay, there he is. Just strolling down the hill, I guess. Oh my God, such a terrible reveal. Okay, one thing I would say is very cool. And we all know, those who watch me quite regular, I don't really get into the articulation stuff, mainly because there's guys that are better than me, and they talk about swivel joints and ball joints, and quite frankly, I get confused with all that crap. I'm just happy to have a piece of plastic that looks like the character that I adore. This figure has lots of articulation. You can do pretty crazy things with him, I am pretty damn sure. See what I mean? So you know, you can bend all the legs and arms and he can fall over like that. One thing I'll say is that this can move like this. It does so much stuff, and like I said, I'm terrible at showing off joints and stuff, so pretty much that's a ball joint there. Okay, here he is next to Puma as I guess a comparison in height. Here he is next to Build-A-Figure Apocalypse. Okay, so all in all, this is a great addition if you're a fan. If you're not a fan, kind of boo-hoo. To be honest with you, I like it when we get a figure that is, I guess, not very popular for those people that actually want him. Me personally, I don't have a clue what this dude is. So, and if I'm being quite honest, I'm in it for the Kingpin wave, like I guess most people are. And the only reason I'm in it for the Kingpin wave is because of the Shadow King head that comes with Professor Xavier. Now that's my real target. The Kingpin's head is just a means to the end, I guess. But he's a nice bit of plastic, and you know, even if you just want another figure to play with, he's pretty cool. And you know, he's got a skateboard. All kids like skateboards. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow my Facebook page, SmurredP, and embrace the geekiness. Goodbye.